More than 2.6 billion personal records have been exposed after data breaches in the last 2 years. Joining me live is Tech Guide editor Stephen Fenech. Steve, we'll get to that story in just a tick. It's an alarming story, that one. But Vodafone and CommBank have formed an intelligence partnership to protect their customers. Tell me more.
Yeah, good morning, Timmy. Yeah, Vodafone, the telco, and CommBank, they've formed this partnership. They're sort of using their own skills to sort of help protect people from SMS scams. Now, what Vodafone proposes to do is to provide in near real time support for CommBank customers who may be about to make a payment to a known fraudulent cyber criminal. So they're bringing their intelligence, so their side of their knowledge. So they've got like a register of these dodgy numbers and dodgy people that they've dealt with, and CommBank is allowing them to sort of provide that intelligence for customers, because in the act of transferring the money, if once it's gone, and this is seemingly done by yourself, and that no one has forced you to do this, it's very hard to retrieve that money, as strange as that may seem. So the more time you get, the more information you get before making that decision. That's what they're trying to do. SMS text message, SMS fraud is the biggest way of them contacting us now. Everyone's got a smartphone, so this is the most popular delivery method for these scams, is through the SMSs. Vodafone have already blocked something like 62 million already this year. Just in September and October, they've blocked more than 16 million scams as well. So anything they can do to protect customers here, to avoid them becoming victims, then this is a solid partnership.
Well, what about this 2.6 billion number of personal records? Yeah. It's extraordinary, really.
It is. It's remarkable. Yeah, we've had our own share of data breaches over the last couple of years. Medibank Private, we've had Optus as well. This is information supplied by MIT. This was a study actually commissioned by Apple, that they found that the 2.6 billion people's records their data was leaked in breaches just in the last 2 years. That's 2.6 billion with a B. That's a lot of people. And the argument here is that the way in for cyber criminals is either through an employee or some weakness in their system to then access the data that's unencrypted. That's what happened with Optus. That's what happened with so many of these data breaches. They get into their systems and there's no encryption. So what Apple's released a few iCloud products that has what they call end-to-end encryption. So even on another company's server, your information is encrypted. So if there was a data breach and they downloaded terabytes of information, it would just all be gobbledygook. They wouldn't be able to read it because it's encrypted. So this is the challenge. We're getting companies across the line here to end-to-end encrypt. It's not as easy as saying it, but it is a sure way of protecting customers' information if in the event of a data breach. And just on the ransomware side as well, this data revealed that Australia was in the top 4 nations for ransomware. 70% of the ransomware attacks occurred in either the US, the UK, Canada, or Australia. So it's obviously the fact that we're an English-speaking nation, but we're seen as a wealthy nation, and where information, data, that people are willing to pay for it to protect it.
What about this new smartwatch?
Yeah, well, this is from Withings. This is the ScanWatch Nova. So this is it's more a traditional watch. Looking at this watch, you wouldn't even think it's a smartwatch. It's got the traditional design, the round face, physical hands and face. There's a small OLED screen on the device as well to give you information like the ECG, sleep tracking, your health and wellness stats. But I think what's attractive about it is, yes, it provides all that technical information, all the technology, but looks nothing like a smartwatch. There's a lot of watch fans who have stayed away from smartwatches because they just don't like the look of them. This is a traditional timepiece that offers all the benefits of a smartwatch, including those amazing features. Withings, the ScanWatch from a few years ago, was actually the first watch in Australia to offer an ECG, before Apple, before Samsung. So they're very well advanced in terms of their technology, but also maintaining that traditional design.
Yeah, absolutely. Good on you, Steve.
Thanks, mate. Talk soon.